Hey guys, welcome. It's that time again. It's eclipse season and we've entered Scorpio season. We know the phoenix is rising from the ashes, and the phoenix does not take a suitcase. And no, the phoenix is not taking one. And how we're going to access this elevation. Remember, it's the energy of the opposites coming together to create the whole. So we're going to go really low to go really high. We're going to go deep within to go is so expansive without. And the message is trapdoor. We're going to see something. We're going to have a revelation within a trapdoor, and this trapdoor is hidden deep within us, and it's connected to our fears, our pain, our heartache, emotional imprinting, emotional wounding. We're going to see what we need to see, and we're going to heal it, begin healing with it, and expand. It has to do with pulling the masculine and feminine together at a whole new level, a level of completion. We're going to be pulled together to have this completion. And it has to do with ascension. We're going to ascend, and that means we're going to remove some things in order to ascend. So it's connected to the 9 of Swords. We're going to remove 3 swords. We're going to remove the pain, the heartache, this patterning that's connected to this. We're going to heal with the trauma from within to without. We're going to have to find courage. Remember, it's connected to a trapdoor. The message is trapdoor. Let's think about what a trapdoor means. This transformation has to do with the time between now and Halloween and what's going to be happening. We know what this day of manifestation is. It's just even deeper, more messaging to say that we're in a time of facing our fears and expanding with the mystery, the great mysteries of life, and working with our ancients and ancestors. We're working with our ancients and ancestors at a whole new level to heal from fear and expand with love. This has to do with the 2 of Cups connection, and we talk about more of this. This is in channeled messages. Much. The 2 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles, and seeing the 4, like the swords, all the swords energy that we're clearing up. And we're going to balance with the sun and the moon. This has to do with formation, and I want to talk about this a little further. So come on over here, and then we're going to expand off that and get a message from the moon. This time of completion is connected to healing from where we have felt unsupported and in lack of patterning, separation patterning. We've been laser focusing on healing from disappointment within our connections and healing from this in order to create this. And we've been in the creation of this for some time now and understanding what this means. And it has to do with healing from emotional wounding and imprinting to expand and create anew with high vibe divine connections. And that's the secret. The connection is with the divine, with the one, with the all, with the everything, with the power of creation. And we're seeing that here. We see that deep within here, and it's connected to what we're going to see when we enter this trap door. That's the completion. There's this completion, and it has to do with the inner children. It has to do with inner child healing for the divine masculine and for the divine feminine, and expanding with nurture. Because remember, we didn't feel this. We didn't feel supported here. We were in lack of, but we're no longer in lack of because we've repaired the connection. We've healed from separation, healing from separation. In order for what? Formation with the moon and the sun, the masculine and the feminine, with seed energy. And this trapdoor is connected to the expansion of seed energy, because within this trapdoor they showed me eggs and life and seeds. So we expand with our light, and we literally have a light body activation with the completion and an embodiment of new self. We cut away pieces of old self in order to expand and to continue with new, and had an elevation here. This is working with the crown chakra. And this is allowing us to heal from struggle and hostility. We know we're laser focusing on the wrath and anger template right now. healing from crisis and strife, and being able to get back to work. We're going to get back to work and invest through the earth, and this is going to help us to restore balance. As the other main running theme is the Six of Pentacles. Now we act on healing, we act on growth, we act on expansion, and understanding that those actions are connected to the creation of peace and healing from our defeats and conflict within the mind in order to expand with our authenticity, our authentic tune. But we had to grow, and this growth is connected to the crustacean. It's a metamorphosis, and this growth is going to be painful. As we know, when this crustacean molds, there's going to be pain involved, but it's for our authenticity, our authentic tune, our vibration, frequency, and energy. And we need to expand with this right now. This is big. Connection to death, the time we are in Scorpio and eclipse season. The masculine is going to move forward. The energy is going to activate through a transition, a transformation, a metamorphosis from something old to something new. Something new will be birthed, and that is happening within this Four of Swords. And we're going to find out what more about this in our next part. And it has to do with the activation of possibilities with the inner child, healing from distractions, and the Nine of Swords, worry, fear, anxiety. We have to let go of something, and we're letting go of something through the earth. And when we let go and we actively let on this letting go, we expand with the Father, the fire, and we have our transformation, and it is connected to the sun and our happiness. Remember, this has to do with formation, where we just saw that card where we're balancing the sun and the moon. And we achieve our transition as we heal from the devil energies at a whole new level. But we remember, it's active. It's active. So we're going to actively expand with our faith. We're going to have a heart-centered victory, and it has to do with speaking our truth. We're no longer in silence. We're going to speak our truth, and that's going to elevate us even further. Remember, this has to do with the swords, and we will now expand and continue to build through the earth our legacies. This is our Ten of Pentacles. This is it. Lit. So this is a partial solar eclipse we have in Scorpio, and we know that we have a lunar eclipse happening with Taurus. Eclipses eclipse things out of our lives for our greatest good, to help us clear up all that space for creation and to expand with. We're having a completion. We're going to a new level. We're having a new beginning. The phoenix rises from the ashes, thus us. And this is, you know, I was not called to not wear my peacock shirt today for no reason. We know that the peacock is the connection to the phoenix here on earth. But it's through a purification with the Father. It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty, but it's going to be. It's going to be. It's all going to be okay. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to inspire us to create this, what we're about to create next. So we're getting a promotion with the element of air. Of course we are, because we're expanding with love. We're expanding with it. Remember, this is about love. This is about the application of love everywhere. And I am going to be talking more, you know, I haven't forgotten. We are going to be talking with my counterpart and the work that I've been doing here, but we've been put into a time of separation again, so that he can work what he needs to work on and I need to work what I need to work on. We're not like officially separated, like we're not talking, we're in communication, but he has to be where he has to be and I have to be where I have to be. So when we come back together again, and this is just how, you know, these relationships work. They hold a mirror for us to expand with love and clear out what needs to be cleared out and continue to expand and move on and create the shape of the divine here as we expand it on earth. Now this has to do with our adaptability. We're adapting with love within our minds. This is healing from conflict. This is how we have this ascension. This all ties in to the next part of the reading where we're going to discuss this further. And those 9 swords going from 9 to 6. So yes, we're going to remember that we're going to activate with knowledge. This has to do with knowledge. This has to do with scribing and actually studying knowledge. So that, remember, this we're restoring connection. So the masculine's not going to battle the masculine. We're healing from wrath. We're healing from aggression. We're laser focusing on this template now. So we're not in battle mode anymore. This is the sun and Mars in battle. The younger masculine with the wiser masculine fighting. But we have to repair our instinct. This is where we have to go back to the feminine. We have to go back to love. And the masculine and feminine are going to make a commitment. And that has to do with how they're going to continue to spin that wheel. They're going to make a commitment with the mother, love, the feminine. And that's this. That's where, this is literally where this is happening. So we have to work with the cups. This is Scorpio season and it's happening in Scorpio season for a reason. Thank you. We need the cups. We need the mother. We are going to expand through the earth. This all has to go back to this. And we're going to continue to share this message further because the 9 of Swords has come up now twice in channeled messages, and we break this as we break this down, right? And it has to do with this completion. But remembering, this is the creation of happiness from disappointment. And we talk about the disappointment. We discuss this disappointment and what this disappointment is regarding. Do you believe we discussed this more than once? It's right here. This is a disappointment with a lack of connection. This is emotional. This is emotional imprinting. This is emotional wounding that we're healing from as we create our happiness. But we heal from sadness. We heal from the sadness and the disappointment. And that is what's still connected to this energy here. But we're going to ascend from it because remember, this is about the 2 of Cups. So look, this is about the 2 of Cups. And we know the 2 of Cups is connected to the 10 of Cups. So we know we're going to have ascension with the mind. So we're going to move away from thoughts and patterns that no longer serve us, that are keeping us stuck within the past. And this is connected to the cradle of life, Mesopotamia. This is ancient, from the dawns of time. We've gone deep with this ascension. We've gone deep in understanding the patterns of life here. We are using science. We literally are using science here in order to detach from this. This is cruelty. This is fear. This is lower vibrational. And we're going to go from this space to this space, and we're going to have an idea. And we are going to expand off this further in part 2. The moon. And look at that. The moon has the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords with justice, the restoration of balance. And our 10 of Cups. We just have to heal from our impulses here with the Prince of Wands. That's the time we're in. And that's how we're going to expand from the devil energies. We're going to heal from our impulses at a whole new level as we find strength in the 9 of Flames. That's it. Right there. Lit, guys. Lit. Okay, see you in our next part. I'm going to make art out of separation. Expand it through the earth.